Hey guys, what's up? Side Pony here, and it's day number 234 of Giggling. Welcome back to another edition of Confessions of a Giggler. And today, the reason I introduced myself as Side Pony and not Ashley like I normally would is because it's Trevor Day. and for those of you who don't know, Trevor calls me Side Pony. So here we are with, with a nice fluffy side pony because just for Trev. So, yes, we made it to the fourth Friday in August. I can't believe it. We're wrapping up August. I hate myself. And, we did. Sorry, it's late. So all of July we went through the 4 Big Time Rush guys, and now August we did Eric and Jacob and Dan, and now we saved the best for last. The one, the only, Trevor Penick. Yay! Trevor, Trevor, Trevor. So yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say, honestly. um, because I don't know. Trevor is like one of my like top 10 human beings ever. Like I just think the world of him. Um and like I don't even know where to start. I really don't. And it's just because there's just like a lot. um Sorry, sometimes when I start I can't stop. So one, I would like to say that Trevor is the heart and soul of O Town. No doubt in my mind that that is true. Like I don't think that there would be what they are without him. I think like, and that's just an outsider's perspective. I think that he just brings so much energy and passion and everything to the table, and it's ridiculous. Like all out every time. Like you can always count on Trevor to have an A+ performance every time. And it's just like he's just everywhere. He's all over the stage. He's dancing to all the people, and it's just so good. And like I've noticed like during when so if you don't know about how O Town's VIPs work, they a lot of times they have the ultimate and all access level, and most shows when there's an ultimate and all access level, the people who have those get to go on the stage for a couple songs. And what I've noticed is that Trevor really is the best with interacting with those people. And I mean, like, definitely when I'm up there, I know that for sure he interacts with me more than any of the rest of them. And just like in the audience watching the show, I always see him like around the VIP people and like really giving them a lot of attention, and like I mean as you should. Like those VIPs are not cheap. So it's really like it means a lot when you know that it's appreciated, and like just a little extra, just a little like little tiny bit extra goes a long way. And I think he's really really good at those types of things. And I just and like I love that. I love that he's always the end of the selfie line. And it's usually like backed up by the time it's to him. I mean, like sometimes they all stand there, but more recently they've been kind of like working their way through the crowd and not waiting for Trevor, because then that like holds the line up and then they could be done sooner, and you know, Trevor's still out there. But I think that I think that's so great, because it's like he's giving everyone a little bit extra time and like chatting and whatever. And I mean, let's not even get started on how good Trevor hugs are. um, it's just it's um it's a lot. But like I think it's so good that he always takes that extra time to do that for the fans, and it just shows how appreciative he is. And like when you feel, like I said, when you feel that, you want to give more. So it's like it's a back and forth type of relationship, and it's mutually beneficial. um and I think that's why so many people love him too, because like you just feel special when you're around him. And like not only that, he's if you were to message any one of them on Instagram, he's the one most likely to get back to you. And he's just so kind and generous with his time and efforts, and like I can't even express how important that is, to like here I go crying again. Stop. It's just a little dust, guys. But yeah, just like he's just so good at making, I mean, like I can't speak for everyone, but I know that he makes me feel special. And what I really like, I remember a like a long time ago, well, not like a long time ago, but like at the beginning, like when they were first getting, like before they started doing selfies, they were like signing shirts instead. So you still got to like meet them and chat for a minute, but you didn't get a picture. You got your shirt signed. So I have a whole bunch of signed O-Town shirts somewhere also. But now the selfie idea is much better. But anyway, back then he would always ask, like instead of asking to write your name on your shirt, he would ask for your Instagram handle or Twitter handle, whichever one you wanted to give him. And I thought that's so smart, because like when you see people a lot and you're writing down their Instagram handle, like that's the way that you can distinguish who's that. Like my name is Ashley. You know how many Ashleys there are? So many. Especially like, I mean, maybe not in this fandom, there's not a lot. There seems to be a lot of Courtneys, which is strange. But in general, there are a lot of Ashleys born in the 80s and 90s. So those are like, you know, my age, around my age. So when I say, oh, my handle is Ashley11, that like makes me unique. That's my own. That's just me. So to write those down, and not that he would remember how to spell it, that's crazy. But like just to know that one's, it's like a visual thing. I mean, I guess like writing things down definitely helps you remember them. So I always thought that was really great, like kind of special. It was such a good idea to do that. Yeah. And I love that he gave me a nickname. Like, because I don't know, I was just like, I used to just wear my hair in a ponytail, like regular ponytail, and then it would just like go to the side, and so then I just stopped fighting it, and I'm like, I'm a side pony kind of girl, and I just always wear my side tail. And then he just started calling me side pony because I'd show up to concerts with my hair like this, because like what am I gonna do? I go to so many concerts, my hair can't be nice at every one, so sometimes this is what happens, this is how it is. And so like he just started calling me side pony, and a lot of people know me by that in the Downey fandom. And that's so great. I mean, it makes me stand out. It's unique, whatever. Like, I love it. And um honestly, like, it's weird when he calls me my name. Because I'm just so used to him calling me some variation of side pony. um, but like just that in and of itself, like giving people unique nicknames is huge. Like it's definitely another thing that makes people feel special. And like I said, like just the feeling of feeling special is really great. And I mean, guys, there's just so many things that I could say about Trevor, and I like, but I can't say. um, I just like, and like when we, so part of Patreon, you for Trevor's Patreon and also Dan's, but we're talking about Trevor now. So for your birthday, you get a private Zoom call every year on your birthday. So whenever I've had my birthday calls, because it's been some years now since the Patreon started. Like, I love getting to talk to him one on one, and it's just so great because, like, I feel like I could talk to him about anything, and like, I don't feel like embarrassed about things or whatever because, like, there's so many things that he like understands and totally gets, and like, it's like talking to your friend, and I love that. I love that, like obviously we're not friends, but it's definitely more than just like a fan boy band relationship, you know. And but like, I mean, my last birthday call, I told him all about that airplane story, which if you haven't watched it, you should go back and check it out because it's ridiculous. I definitely talked about it when I was doing daily vlogging in 21. So find it. I don't know. Anyway, I told him the airplane story, and I wasn't like that. I should have been very embarrassed about this, but I wasn't. I wasn't. I was just like, oh my god, can you believe that this is what I did when I was 16? This is crazy. And he just like loved this story, and it was it was really great. And I just like, it's just really good talking to him because he has so much good energy, and like there's not a lot of, I mean, you know, it's hard to like find people who match your energy sometimes. And I feel like he's one of those people, and it's just like always such a great experience with him, and I just love it. And I don't know. I'm like, I'm just so happy for him, and I'm so proud of him because like he's had these dreams that he's been pursuing, and like they're like coming true for him, and like just seeing that like just makes me so happy. And like, I know that I've said this like when we saw his little solo show, like when he opened for BB Mac, and I'm like, I think about that and how proud I am, and I'm like, oh, my little fangirl heart, I can't take it. Because like he's such a good person, and I'm so happy like when good things happen to good people, you know. And that just makes me like it's just, you know. And like, he did so good. He did so good on his own, and I was so proud of him because like, I know like it's hard being in a group, and like I know how difficult it is, like finally like just doing your own thing. But man, he did a really good job. And yeah, I just like Trevor's just the best. And can we rewind back to the Trevor hugs because those are really good. Like, honestly, all of O-Town gives pretty good hugs, but like when it's the end of a long night because you did VIP and then you had the show and you're standing on your feet all night and then you're waiting in a selfie line and it's forever, and then you get to Trevor and it's just like, this was worth it. 100%. Like the whole day. So good. And then like, it's just like the perfect like ending to any O-Town concert is, you know, getting your Trevor selfie and a Trevor hug. And like it's because you know, he like really like squeezes and like that's such a good hug. Like it's hard to come by good hugs. You guys know how I feel about hugs. And I just like when someone gives you a good hug, like it just makes you feel all the things, you know? So, it's just like, I can't even describe it. You just need to get yourself a Trevor hug, and next time you go to an show, you know, at the very least, get it, buy a T-shirt and get selfies, and you will end the night with a Trevor hug. And I promise you, you will not regret it because it's really good. Yeah, and like I also love like I love that he's like just so hopeful all the time, kind of like me. And I love like that how close he is to his sisters and his family and just everything. He just gets so excited about all the things in life, and I just love that kind of energy. It's so good. He's just really just I cannot say enough good things about Trevor. So, top 10 human. Yeah. So I just I don't know. I'm just so happy that all those years ago he auditioned for this band and made it. So I loved watching his journey on making the band, and then I loved just watching his journey over the years. And I'm going to tell you something else. One more thing. So back in 2011, yes, 2011, when Backstreet Boys and New Kids went on tour together, the NKOTBSB tour, there were heavy rumors that Kevin was going to be at, because this was the time frame that Kevin left the Backstreet Boys and there was just 4 of them. So there were heavy rumors that he was going to be at the show in LA. And then it turns out that he was at the show in LA and he sang I Want It That Way with them. The fandom went nuts, right? All the Backstreet Boys fans lost their mind. Me, on the other hand, I was more excited that Trevor was there at that concert. And like this was before they got back together, and I was like, everyone was like, oh my god, Kevin was at the concert. I was like, yes, but did anyone run into Trevor from O-Town, because he was there also. This was like before everything, but anyway, I just think Trevor's great, just fantastic. And this might be my longest one of these appreciation day videos, I'm not sure, but yeah. If you're just follow Trevor, follow O-Town, go do all the things. Just, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.